How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl Wi-Fi battle. Today's the second time using this Magmortar team, so hopefully it goes better than last time. Let me know who you think is going to win based on the teams you see on screen right now, and please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. With that being said, let's jump into the game. And the battle begins. We're going against Smoke, aka Zeren, from the Discord server. Go ahead and join the Discord server if you haven't already. Best place to go for battles. We're always looking for battles in there, so join. Anyway, I'm going to go for a Volt Switch straight away. If they go for the Gliscor switch, then that's absolutely fine by me. They are actually going to stay in and take the Volt Switch. They probably realized that I could easily go for a Leaf Storm expecting the Gliscor, so Volt Switch does over half, which tells me they're not a bulky Togekiss, they're more likely an offensive Togekiss, which isn't good for me. I'm going to go to Batarang because Batarang is certainly faster than the Togekiss, and we can probably finish it off with a Brave Bird. It also prevents flinches and stuff like that. Probably going to see a Flamethrower, as we actually see an Air Slash, which is even better because Flamethrower had a high chance of getting a burn with Serene Grace and everything like that. Look how big Crobat is. Like, why is it so big? You could literally ride this thing. No problems riding it. Brave Bird is a good shout. It'll hurt the Gliscor. It'll hurt everything on the team. Their whole team is pretty much the same against flying. They'll probably go Rotom. I think Rotom's their best switch. And then we'll just go for a U-turn from there. They are going to withdraw the Togekiss as expected. We'll be able to see if they go... Oh, they went into Gliscor. That's a shame. I was going to say, I really want to know whether the Rotom's Choice Scarfed or not. Because if it's Choice Scarfed, that did a decent chunk of damage. Nice. If it's Choice Scarfed, then that's bad. For Magmortar, I mean. If it's not Choice Scarf, we'll be able to get the Power Herb Solar Beam KO on it, which would be amazing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go straight for a Roost just to get my health back up. That seems like the best play to go for, really, because this Gliscor is probably just going to go for a U-turn on us, to be honest with you. So there we go. Go for a Roost real quick. Get some nice, delicious health back, and we'll see what they're going to do. They're probably going to go for a knockoff or something, right? Ice Fang. Doesn't do as much damage though thanks to the Roost, because if you didn't know, when a flying type uses Roost, it loses its flying typing for that turn. So that's pretty awesome. The Ice Fang did nothing because of that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to U-turn into Slowbro. If they decide to switch out here, which they probably won't, as they haven't, as you can see. If they decide to go for an Ice Fang again or an Earthquake, expecting the Roost, which I doubt they would go for. I'm not going to go for a Roost on such a minimal amount of health. We can either go Mamoswine now, or we can go Slowbro. I'm thinking Slowbro because Mamoswine is going to be important in this game. You know, taking out the Togekiss, potentially taking out the... with the Ice Shard as well, it's going to be really important. So, getting the Stealth Rock up on my opponent's side is a pretty big deal because it limits our switching out capabilities. But we do have Defog on the Crobat, which is absolutely great. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go for a Future Sight. They are probably going to go Scizor or the Weavile. So, I'm actually tempted to go for a Flamethrower instead. They could also go for a Rotom, though. That's the thing. Rotom's also a good switch because it doesn't have to worry about being burned by Scald. So I think Rotom is a good switch here. So I'm going to go for a Future Sight. As they do withdraw Gliscor, whatever you want to call it, and they do go Rotom. So Rotom comes in. That's absolutely fine. We'll go for a Future Sight real quick, and then hopefully we can get some damage on something later on down the line. So what we're going to do is now we're going to go ahead and expect the Volt Switch, and we're going to go into Mamoswine. It's a bit risky because they could easily go for a Hydro Pump. That's why I'm going to go Rotom-Mow instead. Rotom-Mow seems like a better play because we resist both its stabs. Rotom-Mow is the perfect counter to Rotom Wash. So that's kind of why I've got on the team, to be honest with you, because Rotom Wash is everywhere at the moment. So they actually go for a Trick, which tells me they're Choice Scarfed. In which case we've just exchanged Choice Scarfs, which is absolutely fine by me. This turn they're definitely going to go either Scizor or they're going to go Gliscor, because I'm going to go for a Leaf Storm. They won't go Gliscor. They'll definitely go Scizor here. So I'm going to go for a Volt Switch again. They do withdraw the Rotom. Are they going to go into Gliscor or are they going to go Scizor? Gliscor. Why would you do that, though? I could just go for a Leaf Storm and nearly take you out. Volt Switch, unfortunately, doesn't work because of that. But the Future Sight attack is going to come through and get some nice damage off on the Gliscor, which is perfect. So that worked out nicely, actually. The Future Sight did a lot of damage, to say the least. So what we're going to do now is we're going to expect them to go for a U-turn. No, because they've got Earthquake, they've got Ice Fang, they've got Roost probably. So I'm going to go ahead and go for my Mamoswine switch. I think Mamoswine's a solid one, and then we can get a free Icicle Crash on something on their team. There we go. We're going to withdraw our Rotom-Mow, and we're going to go into Mamoswine real quick because Mamoswine is a beast and can definitely hard wall and counter this Gliscor. They actually hard switch Gliscor, expecting us to switch out, and they're going to go into Infernape. So that has not worked out well for us at all. I'm getting outplayed every turn here at the moment. That's kind of annoying. Right, expecting a U-turn. We're going to go into Slowbro. I say expecting a U-turn. They're probably going to go U-turn, but it's too risky for me to not go into Slowbro. So I have to go into Slowbro here. Obviously, U-turn's going to hurt, but what can you do? As they actually go for a fake out. So fake out is fine, actually. That works out better for us. That works out a bit better. So, with that in mind, we're going to go for another Future Sight. There's no reason not to go for Future Sight. Like I said, they're going to go for their Rotom probably, as they go for a Thunder Punch. Interesting. So, we go for a Future Sight real quick. There we go. And how much did that do, that Thunder Punch? Was that a lot of damage? Was a lot of damage, wasn't it, really? Really was a lot of damage. So, hopefully we can get a KO on this Infernape somehow, because Infernape is a big threat to our team, to be honest with you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a Slack Off. Slack Off seems like the optimal thing to do here. They actually go for a Mach Punch, expecting us to switch, I'm guessing. I'm guessing they were expecting the Mamoswine then. That must be it. So we're going to get Slack Off, which is really nice. And a bit of leftovers, back to full. That's what we like to see. So, with the Infernape on the screen right now, what do we do? I say we go for Scald. If they go Rotom, they're going to get hit by a Scald and a Future Sight, which is great. So they actually stay in, and they're going to go for another Thunder Punch. As we go for the Scald, that's going to take out the Infernape nearly, and the Future Sight should finish it off this next turn. So there we go. Future Sight's going to kick in, take out the Infernape, which is perfect. Infernape's out of the way. However, the Infernape didn't seem like much of a threat. It had Fake Out, Mach Punch, Thunder Punch, and probably Flare Blitz. So no close combat, which is great for us. But now that that's out of the way, we just need to get the Scizor out of the way and the Rotom out of the way. And then we'll free reign with Mamoswine. So that's pretty awesome. There's the Scizor. So Scizor comes in. Now, Scizor's probably going to go for what do you call it? Scizor's probably going to go for a Swords Dance here. I'm feeling we go into Magmortar. I am fully expecting them to go for a U-turn, though. We don't have Flame Body on the Magmortar either, which is a shame. So we're going to go ahead and switch out into Magmortar anyway. We really need to get rid of these Stealth Rocks, really, if anything. So we're going Magmortar. Magmortar can definitely take a hit from this Scizor. Let's see just exactly what they go for, though. They go for a U-turn. That's fair enough. U-turn's going to do a decent chunk of damage, to be fair. Not even a crit. Damn. So that's probably an offensive Scizor, I would should have a guess. So if they go Rotom here, they go Rotom. They go Togekiss. Okay, Togekiss is fine. Togekiss is absolutely fine. So I'm thinking Thunderbolt right now. Yeah, let's go Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt works. Thunderbolt fits nicely. They go for an Air Slash. They are actually faster. I didn't realize they were faster. And they take out Magmortar. I didn't really have a good switch either, though, to be fair. What was my switch there? Not really a good one. Not a good one at all. We have a good switch now in Crobat, which is good. We also have a good switch in Kangaskhan. We also have a good switch in Mamoswine. Mamoswine has too many switches-ins. Switches-ins? Switches-ins. I'm going to go Crobat. Crobat seems like the best one. Again, I had no real switch into Air Slash, let's be real. So Magmortar kind of had to either outspeed there or die. So that's a shame how that worked out. We do have Flamethrower for the Scizor later if need be. I'm going to go for a Defog just to get rid of these damn pesky Stealth Rocks, to be honest with you. They are going to go for an Air Slash. They are Choice Scarf, which is interesting. So Choice Scarf, it doesn't flinch us, which is really nice. We're going to get the Defog off, which is also really nice. I'm thinking I should have an Inner Focus on this thing instead of Infiltrate, because Inner Focus would probably be good, because obviously it's immune to Intimidate and stuff like that. So, wow. Okay, so Air Slash is coming through again. We know Air Slash is coming through again. Do we let Crobat go down? Do we just let Crobat go down here? I don't really have a good switch in. That's the only annoying thing. I don't have a good switch in at all. Let's go... We'll just go for Brave Bird on the off chance the Air Slash misses, which it doesn't. So that's unfortunate. I mean, Crobat, here's the thing with Crobat. On the health it was at, the only thing it's good for is Gliscor, because this thing's Choice Scarf, Rotom's Choice Scarfed, Scizor has Bullet Punch, and Weavile has Ice Shard. So, you know, what was I meant to do there? Not a lot. Not a lot, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go Mamoswine. Mamoswine's a good one here. We can go for an Ice Shard. Getting chip damage on the Rotom is going to be useful anyway down the line. So I'm going to go straight for the Ice Shard right now and get the KO on the Togekiss. Hopefully, that's provided they stay in, which they probably won't. They're probably going to go either Scizor or the Rotom. They are going to withdraw Togekiss, of course. Are they going to go Rotom? I think Rotom's the best one. No, Scizor? Fair enough. Scizor's fair enough. And we're going to get a bit of chip damage off on it with the Ice Shard, which is great. Doesn't do much damage, of course, but we get to see whether it's leftovers or not, which it isn't. Which is worrying. Very worrying. So, we don't really have a good switch into Scizor. Now that Magmortar's gone. Do we go Stealth Rocks? Let's go Stealth Rocks. Screw it. We'll go Stealth Rocks. They're probably going to go for a U-turn anyway. They probably go for a U-turn anyway to get the KO, to do something else. They go for a Brick Break, which is interesting. Now they definitely go for a Bullet Punch, expecting us to switch, expecting us to stay in. So we go Slowbro. We go Slowbro, expecting the Bullet Punch, because they kind of have to. They kind of have to go for the Bullet Punch right now. There we go. Going to withdraw Mamoswine, and we're going to go into our Slowbro. Slowbro has Regenerator, so getting hit by a U-turn isn't too big of a deal. They actually go for another Brick Break, which is fine. Fine by me. I'm guessing they don't have Bullet Punch? They must have Bullet Punch. They must have Bullet Punch right there. Because I could have gone for an Earthquake right there. Unless they're Choice Banded. Unless they're Choice Banded. In which case, they definitely go into Rotom here. Let's go for a Future Sight. They are going to withdraw Scizor. Scizor's Choice Banded. It's got to be Choice Banded. That's the only reason they go for a Brick Break again against the Mamoswine. So they go into Rotom. Rotom's absolutely fine. It's going to get hit by some Stealth Rocks, which is great. We're going to get off a Future Sight, which is also doubly great. Now, with the Rotom being on the field, they either go for a Trick or they go for a Volt Switch here. So I'm going to go ahead and go back into my own Rotom. And we'll go from there, really. There we go. Going to withdraw Slowbro. We're going to go into our nice and powerful Rotom Cut over here. And they go for a Volt Switch. That's not going to do too much damage to us, luckily. Because we do resist it 4 times because of the grass typing, which is great. That's what I mean. Rotom Cut's a perfect Rotom Wash switching. Can't be tricked because Trick will just swap the items with Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf. Can't be Hydro Pumped, well, it can be, but it won't hurt. And Electric attacks are 4 times resisted. They're going to go into Scizor. So Scizor is a perfectly fine switch here. We're going to go straight for a Volt Switch because we don't want to get hit by a U-turn. So we'll go straight for the Volt Switch real quick. There we go. Does a solid chunk of damage to it, which is great, as we're going to have to decide what we're going to do here. Mamoswine's on its last legs, but Ice Shard could come in handy. I say we go Kangaskhan. I think Kangaskhan's the best one here. I think Kangaskhan's the best switch in here, as they do go for the U-turn. That's going to hurt. Does 50%, which is crazy. Crazy good damage right there. So, let's see what they're going to do now. Are they going to go Gliscor? They're going to go Togekiss. So Togekiss comes in. Now, Togekiss, we know is Choice Scarfed. They're going to take the Future Sight attack as well, which is perfect, actually. So that's just worked out really nicely. Oh, wow. Okay, so Togekiss goes down to a Future Sight, which is perfect. Slowbro getting the KOs. Slowbro KO'd the Infernape, and it just passively KO'd the Dingus, the Kangaskhan. That's what I was trying to say. So, Gliscor comes in. We go straight for a Double Edge because we're going to eat up an Earthquake. Watch this play. They go for a Defog to get rid of the Stealth Rocks. That makes sense. We're just going to go straight for the Double Edge and get the KO on this Gliscor. No problems whatsoever. Watch this. Bang! No way was Gliscor living that. So Kangaskhan gets the KO, which is perfect. They did get the Stealth Rocks away, which is great for them. However, they still have like Weavile and stuff, which would have been useful to have the Stealth Rocks on. They're going to go Scizor. So Scizor is coming in. It's not going to get hurt by Stealth Rocks, of course. We're going to go straight for an Earthquake because I don't see any reason not to be honest with you. Getting damage on the Scizor is going to be really useful. So there we go. Earthquake is going to come through. It does a lot of damage to it as well. And they're going to go for a U-turn, which is going to KO the Kangaskhan. But it does mean we get a free switch in. So with the Gliscor out of the way, we have free reign to Volt Switch right now. So that's great. And we can also Leaf Storm with the Rotom because Scizor's on its last legs. They're going to go Weavile now. So Weavile comes in. Weavile comes in. Exerts its pressure. As now we've got a choice to make. What do we go into? We have to go Slowbro, don't we? We have to go Slowbro. I think we definitely have to go Slowbro here. Slowbro into Flamethrower. Slowbro into Flamethrower. Let's go for it. Let's go for the Flamethrower right now. They go for a Fake Out. That's going to do minimal damage. That's absolutely fine. Leftovers recovers most of that, which is great for us. Great for us indeed. We're going to go for a Flamethrower anyway. Flamethrower will do a lot of damage to the Weavile, and that's kind of what we're looking for right now. As they go for a Throat Chop. That's not even going to do half. That's Focus Sash Weavile, that is. That's definitely Focus Sash Weavile right there. Flamethrower is going to hurt like a truck. And we're sitting pretty right now. We're sitting pretty right now. Pretty sitting pretty. Let's go for another Flamethrower. They kind of have to switch out here, but they don't. They go for a Throat Chop, which is going to hurt a lot. But Flamethrower is going to come through, and that's going to take out the Weavile. So we're kind of fluking it here. We're fluking it a bit, but Weavile goes down. That's great. We got rid of the Weavile. Now they've got Scissor and Rotom-Wash left. Can Slowbro face these guys on its own? Well, no. That's not a thing. Scissor is outspeeding us and going for a U-turn. Rotom is going for any electric attack it wants to. So pretty much what we do here is we let Slowbro go down. So they're going to bring in the Scissor. That's absolutely fine. We're going to go straight for a Flamethrower because, well, why not? And I think we win this with Rotom-Mow. To be honest with you. I'm pretty sure we do. They go for a Bullet Punch. That's actually not going to KO. Oh my god, they went for a Bullet Punch. That's not going to KO us. We get the KO with a Flamethrower, though. Perfect. So Scissor goes down. We've definitely won this with Rotom-Mow. Definitely won this with Rotom-Mow. Definitely 1,000,000,000% won this with Rotom-Mow. So Slowbro is sitting pretty right now. After just sponging up an attack from Scissor. They should have gone for a U-turn there. But it's absolutely fine. I think we still win this anyway. I think we still won this with Rotom-Mow. So Rotom-Wash is going to come in. We're going to go for a Future Sight just on the off chance that they don't go for an electric type attack for whatever reason. But they do go for a Trick. Interesting. So they go for the Trick. And we're going to obtain a Choice Scarf, which is pretty interesting, to be honest with you. So Rotom is doing fine. And we are locked into Future Sight, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and go straight for a Scald. No, Choice Scarf only allows Future Sight. I thought so, yeah. I was like, I can't remember which way it went, but they went for a Discharge. That's going to take us out, of course. And now we're just going to Rotom-Mow, and we go for a Leaf Storm and take this thing out. I'm pretty sure that's how that's going to work. So this was a really close battle. Really close. Came right down to the wire. I don't know how we won this, to be honest with you. I think we made some fluky plays. I think my opponent made some misplays, and I made some misplays as well. It happens. We're going to go into Rotom-Mow. Mowfoe. Going into Mowfoe. And we're going to go straight for a Leaf Storm. Because Leaf Storm will just it'll just obliterate this Rotom-Wash. No problems there whatsoever. There we go. Go for the Leaf Storm. That's going to take out the Rotom-Wash, and that is going to be the game. So Rotom goes down with 60 seconds to spare. Wow, that was a pretty fun game. So thank you, Smoke, for the battle. That was really fun. Thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.